let's be real. The real battle isn't between David and Goliath. It's the David movie versus Avatar. I'm sorry, you're not gonna win that box office weekend. In a kingdom ruled by fear, a young shepherd steps forward to face a giant in the darkness behind him. His courage awakens the nation and reminds us that true strength comes from trust, not power. This is probably the closest thing we will ever get to a Disney animated Bible movie. I mean that as a compliment because the animation here is absolutely breathtaking. You can tell the animators took their time. The grass, the sky, the landscapes all shine, and character designs aren't flat, but they're lively. I am a little sad that I wasn't able to behold this in theaters, but gotta give compliments. Thank you so much, Angel Studios, for sending me a copy. It always means the world. There's a whimsical charm here, thanks to the animation, but the commitment to the cast. Young David, voiced by Brandon, carries the heart, humor, and kind-spirited nature you would expect from David. And adult David, voiced and sung by Phil Wickham, brings the maturity, complexity that this character needs for where he's eventually going to end up. And this is, without a doubt, a musical. When you have somebody that is talented as Phil, you're gonna expect some quality. And for the most part, all the songs I found to be quite enjoyable. There is one song that was, I'm not a professional singer, I'm not a professional vocalist, but to my ears, it didn't sound that great. Why, God? You could hear the cries from Phil Wickman's voice, but it kind of just took me out of the moment. It felt like that wasn't the final cut.
I won't win either way, must I go it alone? Will I ever be safe?
And I know I'm going to get some flack for this, but I don't care. This movie tries to be funny, and it really ever is. For some kids, it's gonna work, and at the end of the day, this is for kids, but it's also meant for families. I recently saw Zootopia, and they did a great job on making the jokes feel organic with the story, but also take a beat and just laugh, have a good time. With David, the humor was just distracting and quite annoying. But when the movie needs to take a breath and be serious for a second, it does. And when it gets to those moments, it blew me away. David being anointed by Samuel, epic. And the reason why is because in that minute and 30 seconds, the whole world, visually, feels like the whole world is still for this holy moment that is transpiring. And it took my breath away. The fight with Goliath is incredible, but that's when the movie takes a dip down for me in the wrong direction, because this story, David, has a pacing issue. It feels like they're trying to highlight all of young/adult David before he becomes king, all of his best moments in an hour and 40, 50 minutes, and it just doesn't work. It does work for certain moments, but then you realize you didn't have any time to breathe with these character dynamics, especially between King Saul, his son Jonathan, and David. And David and Jonathan are supposed to be like this, like brothers, and they become best friends through 3-minute song, and then they're separated because Saul, within that 5 minutes where they're fine, that moments later, he hates him and he's chasing after him. And then that's the entire third act, is Saul chasing David. Right when we get Phil Wickham turned as adult David. It's bad pacing. But Joseph, this is a kid's movie. Yes, I hear you, but I think it deserves more time and attention for the script. Animation-wise, I just wish they took that same level of quality and adjusted that with the script too. Now, this movie isn't all bad. I really still preferred the first half, and most of the songs were really engaging and quite memorable. I just wish they took some more time to really breathe in for certain character dynamics rather than trying to fast forward into the next character arc of David. I do think this movie could have been a whole lot better, but I still would recommend it, and I'm going to give it a solid 6 out of 10. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this review. It really means a lot. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, but most of all, do not forget to be blessed.